Yes, gamers, what we saying? Today, I'm hopping on Instagram Live. Like, I could have actually just shot this as a normal video, but yeah, recently, Instagram has decided that I can only upload 3 minute max videos now for some reason, even though it was never like that in the past, but apparently that is how it is now, so, sure. Um, So I thought, yeah, I'll fucking do it on Instagram Live and then export it, maybe. But fucking, what the fuck was the topic? What was I gonna talk about? Yeah, just in general. Like, I tried to do a live the other day, but I didn't really have time to do it. I was gonna talk about, yeah, go on, man. Someone said they have a question. I was gonna talk about like metaphysics, existentialism, and but also shamanism. I didn't really try to talk about shamanism yesterday. I briefly touched on the drug dimension. Do you think we are naturally herbivores, if I'm saying that right? Which I think is basically like vegan or vegetarian for the most part, like plant-based. I don't know. I think it depends, obviously, like where you are. And yes, Erica. In terms of are humans herbivores or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I'm pretty confident people have had to survive off meat. Like at some points, obviously. Like it depends what time and what place. I guess it's just survival, really. So it depends. I think probably yeah. Like I think there's definitely I'd say yeah, intuitively I feel a pull within myself to like be plant-based at least for certain periods at a time. Maybe not for my entire life, but like to be like vegan and just only living on these uh mainly like fruits and stuff. Like I think that is probably I think most of humanity can understand how a diet like that would probably resonate. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was like intuitive and not just me, but in most people. Like I just feel that as a intuitive sense that it would make sense to go on such a diet or to try it out at least. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't really tried it properly myself. Yeah, I fully understand it, bro. It gets like that. I'm vegan, and people's talking all different. Humanity is so different. I haven't ate meat since January 5th. Yeah, fair play, man. Fair play. Yes, Alchemist Ash. What you saying, bro? But yeah, I don't know. In terms of if humans are meant to eat meat or meant to be vegan or what, I'm not 100% exactly sure. But yeah, my intuition would aim for mostly like living organic fruit. And I would definitely like to do like a long period on just doing like a juice cleanse. And intuitively, I would find nothing wrong with that. Because there's no danger of getting malnourished if you don't do it forever. Like, and I know that's might not be everyone's take on this kind of vegan stuff, but like I would definitely do like a super juice cleanse fast for like a month. Like I could do that 100%. Like just have like fruit smoothies for like a month or something. Basically, like I know I could do that, and then yeah, I don't know. I'm sure in moderation. Like not saying you should eat meat or any animal products or eggs or anything, or honey or milk. But like me personally, maybe I'm wrong for thinking like this, but that's probably the approach I would aim for. Like a lot of it's to do with money as well, you know, because I can't sit here and tell you, yo, Grand Rising. Yeah, I'm kind of blazed actually. So yeah, Grand Rising. Don't know, just woke up blazed and just went straight back to blazing, to be honest. So I guess you could say that. But Grand Rising, back at you. That's why some people quit smoking. Is just some people don't rate the wake and bake. It's not really a grand rising half the time. It's just like depends if it depends if what you do. I need to be active when I'm smoking weed, to be fair. If I smoke weed, I'm sat indoors. It's like I turn into a bit of a zombie. I wish, but I don't know, it's kind of pissing down. Anyway, but yeah, I would probably aim for, maybe I'm wrong for thinking like this, but yeah, like, if I could just jump at super full alkaline, vegan, super cleansed diet and just never eat meat for fucking years and years, I would do that, like, in a heartbeat. A lot of it's to do with money and stuff, but intuitively, I think the way that I'd aim for is, like, try to, you receive clarity through smoking. Brain powers. Yeah, it depends. It depends, to be honest. I think it depends, like, how I'm breathing and, what time of the day. Because, yeah, it is good, but I sometimes, like, if I smoke at, like, the top of a fucking hike, it's quite different to if I smoke, like, first thing in the morning when I wake up blazed. What are you saying? Not eating meat since December, fair play. I don't really want to eat meat, but, I mean, let's just say, like, it's not really, I don't like this excuse, because I've said it to a few conscious people, and it's not, yeah, I just don't even like talking about it, but, like, let's say the survival situation has got a bit challenging over this past, spring and winter, because I've stopped working, so, but I only eat organic, the only really meat I would only touch organic, steak, and that's essentially it, but I don't really want to keep that up. But yeah, I'd ideally aim for, what I'd love to do, if I could just snap my fingers right now, I'd probably do, like, just, yeah, mostly, like, organic fruit. Like, I'd love to do, like, a super juice cleanse, detox, and just get off all, like, animal products, all meat, all everything, for, like, at least a fucking month, or longer. And then, yeah, I wouldn't really deep it if I had, like, a little bit of, like, organic egg on the side or something, rarely, but I don't know, I probably don't really want that, and you can probably tell by my voice, like, to be fair, the coffee is making me talk like this, and the ganja, like, that's the thing, like, the coffee alters the ganja, and I don't know if a lot of people are not on the coffee, but, like, sometimes when I smoke a lot of weed and I drink coffee, like, I could tell the way I'm talking, I definitely seem stoned right now, but, like, it just kind of gets me a bit fried. Not everyone smokes coffee. Oi, Aaron Long, he's joined the chat, or he's joined the live. You're the one who drew them fucking sacred geometry fucking shit, and yeah, I put that thing on my story, where you're like, I've discovered a new technology. Join the live, man. Let's talk about, show me some of your technologies, bruv. Let's do a podcast. Unexpected podcast. Yeah, I think it's healthy to not put too much urgent pressure on lifestyle stuff. Kind of. Leeway is healthy, but it's kind of a paradox. But yeah, I don't know. Refined sugar and loud is like coke. Yeah. What do you mean, like smoking weed with refined sugar? I know. That's like the most ridiculous. I don't have sugar in here. I put honey, organic honey and organic coffee, but it's like freeze dried. I don't know if you ever own a coffee, but it is like a hard as fuck drug, and it can just fry your whole system and invert your whole fucking reality, mate. If you choose to get hooked on it, which is, I didn't really plan to do, but I don't know, it's just always about, and it just basically, it like makes your nervous system feel like it's on fire, and like makes me feel like I already am where I'm about to be when I'm walking. It gives me like a boost in my step. Yeah, it makes me sweat and fuck up my shit a little. What, coffee? Yeah, it makes my blood like boil under my skin. It makes me hot. But yeah, refined sugar. Like before, I was working a construction job, and on my break, like it was hot as fuck, and it was a manic, busy day. And this is when this is when I like smoking weed in a way. It's way different compared to up on the Saturday. But like, yeah, it's this mad construction job, and like on my break, I went home, and I remember I had a fat blunt, I had a coffee, and like a fucking sugar flapjack like cake thing from this bakery, which I don't rate like eating like I rarely eat ever stuff like that. If I do, I only eat like kind of healthy, not even the vegan junk food, like even like I don't know, but I just tend to keep like, you know, there's like the healthy chocolate, and then there's like the fake like Matrix Cadbury dairy shit. I don't touch any of that. But anyway, I had these three things, yeah, and it literally just blasted me through the roof so hard. Like I can't lie, like that coffee can do that sometimes. If you get addicted to it, it can get very powerful, and you can get mad withdrawals from it. But yeah, I just like the sugar and the weed is just like such a fucking, it's so crazy sometimes. And like that's why when I'm stoned, sometimes it can make me want to fucking eat sugar. But yeah, I would synergize stuff sometimes. Like I do like the breath work in the sunlight with the grounding, with the fucking weed, with the fucking coffee, with the fucking sugar, with the fucking hypothetically, and like sometimes I would synergize shrooms with acid, and yeah, it was it's crazy. And yeah, I just remember because like, you know how you can feel like each one, like if you have a joint, you can feel like that you're stoned, like in your brain. If you're on shrooms, you can feel it. If you're on whatever it might be, you can kind of feel it. I remember before I was like technically on like 5 different things theoretically, and like you could feel all of them at the same time. I was like, I can feel the shrooms, I can feel the coffee, I can feel sugar. Even like when you get, especially if you kind of get sensitive to energy through like psychedelics and stuff, you can like grounding is like a drug for me. Like the way that it like changes my energy in my kind of aura or field or in my body, and sunlight as well, and breathing, and like synergizing that with different like substances and shit. Like I don't know, but I'm just really interested in shit like that, and like nootropics and like lion's mane. Like I got all this shit from Holland and Barrett, which is, I don't really know, I'm not really that on it super much, but like it's better than nothing at least. I don't really know what half of it is, but you know, it's better than nothing, and there's hella more. I got it's what Quintessence sent me home with. Mate. Licorice root. Gangster. But yeah, excuse me if I sound retarded today, because I just been smoking, and I probably need to exercise and do some breath work, to be honest. I'm back. Sorry, I just had to factory reset. Yeah, I don't know. I don't expect anyone to stick during these lives. I know that my online presence is probably a bit questionable, but I don't really give a fuck. Like, if you've been here for long enough, then it would make more sense, I guess. But I don't know. I was gonna talk about. I didn't really talk about what I was going to talk about, but don't know. I was just randomly thinking of the topic of fucking. No, you've got loads to say. Say anything. Anything. Don't know. A lot of the time, people don't even join these, and I just fucking don't know. A lot of it, I just talk to hear myself aloud. But nah, like I like it when people are in the chat as well, though, because it gives it a good energy. Sometimes, sometimes I go back and forth with people in the chat for ages, and I like them episodes, I guess, if you can call it that. But yeah, a lot of it's just about saving information, to be honest, like talking about stuff that I've seen and then like telling people about it. Free as fuck at the Mo, my brother. Free as fuck. I'm glad to hear it. Can you elaborate? Well, go on. But yeah, I was gonna just talk about fucking existentialism, fucking philosophy, yeah, metaphysics, kind of, just like, it's all interconnected, there's so many different topics of it, but like shamanism as well, and psychedelia, that's like a huge bit, and like what I did like years ago, basically, that basically began the karmic fucking rupture, when I done like as many shrooms as possible all at once, and I basically encountered God. Making some herbs and papaya with sea moss. Nice. Papaya. I swear papaya seeds are meant to be really good for killing parasites, alright? That's nice. Bet they sell papaya in Oxford. They ain't got it around here. I don't know. I don't really... Because... It's weird how they don't... Some places they don't even sell, like... Go from one area to another area only a few hours away or an hour away, and they can sell completely different fruit and stuff. Like, you can't get some stuff like an hour away. It's mad. Like, papaya is like... I didn't even see it for years around my area. Oh right, only in the sense I have an option of watching a bit of your life. Oh right, I didn't know what you meant. I thought you meant you're free as fuck. Like you're free out here, man, living it up. Like yeah, yeah. Sound. I mean, I'm glad there's people in here. To be fair, it's nice to it's good to hear from you, Odin. How you doing, man? Yeah. But yeah, it's just sometimes like I don't seem to respect people's attention span, and that's because my videos are they're not really for like people. Somewhat, a lot of it is for me, like, and just like it's like a reflection echo chamber, because I just like to remember and jot down ideas. I don't want to forget them, and yeah, I don't really try. Like Miss Sunshine was shocked like when I was saying like I don't really try to get discovered online. Somewhat. I will do more in the future, but I really don't think it's like my time yet. I don't know. I'm just rolling with the energies, mate. Don't know. Yeah, sorry, I feel fried right now. Sorry if I look fried. It's the coffee and the weed. I actually feel so blazed. I've just been smoking way too much. And sometimes, don't know. I need to do some breath work. I feel so weird right now. I've had this loads. Often I do lives only when I'm like really stoned. I don't know why. Like, yeah, just took them too. Oh right. I know I have to go to London for a few things, but it makes it more important when you work for the fresh food. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Good, bro. You've got a lot of content energy, definitely in divine timing. Content energy? How do you mean? I don't know if I got to these comments a bit late. I don't know. I can't remember what the fuck I was saying, to be honest. That might be my fault. Off the ganj at the moment for the first time in a year, so that's a strange feeling. How come, bro? Fair play. Yeah, it's an interesting topic, man. Like, I was thinking, I made a video on YouTube the other day, thinking about, like, I could set up a page where people like talk about their own kind of personal development stuff, and like you get loads of different people on there talking about their different experiences with weed and quitting weed, why they thought they should quit, and what their benefits they found, pros and cons. You have energy to post. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I just can't remember. I don't remember the fucking context of what I was on about, to be honest. That might be my fault. Sometimes I feel like maybe it's not. Maybe it's stupid me saying this, or I don't know. But like, I say fucking. Sometimes I was hanging out with contestants, and I was like trying to spit some lyrics with her, and I was like, I started hitting my brain. I was like, "Come on, caffeine erosion!" Like, I don't know why I drink it. It's like I talk about it in a negative light. I don't know if it's good for me or not. Partly, I think it's a double-edged sword, so to speak, or whatever the fuck. But like, sometimes my brain just I can't seem to actually think properly. Maybe I should just do some breath work. Maybe we should do some breath work together. Maybe I should just not do it on here. But like, half the time when I think about doing breathwork, like, I don't know, I do have you say I have energy to make content, but it's actually a curse as well, because I end up like documenting everything, and it kind of like, it's weird. It's weird when you try to extract content out of everything. Oh yeah, because I was saying I don't know if I want to be discovered yet. If you're tired, switch it out for iron and CMOS. You'll get high as fuck. Yeah, I mean, oh, that's what someone... Did you comment that on my recent video? I must have not replied. 1 coffee lowers your vibration for 3 days. Not good for us. I didn't expect to feel so fucking fried right now, to be honest. So, you're like, actually, like... Fucking, you'll have to excuse me, so to speak, I guess, like, fuck knows. So I don't know why I do, it's fucking, like, that coffee is fucking strong, I'm telling you, if you get, like, addicted to it, it's weird, sometimes I really don't want it at all, but, like, if I haven't had any for ages, and I've been really busy, and I have one, it's, like, literally, like, crack. Yeah, he commented that on my YouTube video recently, I'm pretty confident. 1 coffee lowers your vibration for 3 days. I don't drink coffee, I love my teas. Yeah, I mean, I really love teas as well. I don't really know why. Because I don't really like it either half the time. Like, I've spoke about it a lot. I'm kind of sick of speaking about it. It's just like, I don't know. It seems to like, yeah, it makes my blood feel like it's kind of like hot under my skin a bit. Makes me feel like I'm already where I'm about to be. Gives me like an extra spring in my fucking step. Can really like super stimulate the brain. It really depends when I drink it. But also, so like partly, I was going to talk about when I done a shit ton of mushrooms years ago, right? If I can make it a bit more interesting. And I don't know if that's partly relevant to maybe why, like, because I done so many shrooms and they literally like jacked up my whole system so much. And there were pros and cons to that. I kind of did it on purpose. But like, I don't know if like that can somewhat like weirdly explain, like, I don't know if I can use things like coffee or even like weed potentially to like kind of help ground me in a weird way, or like anchor me, so to speak. It's hard to explain unless you've done like a shit ton of shrooms, but like, I don't know, it's almost like a recovery process from doing so many of the shrooms. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, it's hard to explain actually. But like, doing that many shrooms and going that far out, like, really altered like my brain forever. And like, I think that changed, like, people speak about how weed is changed forever after doing psychedelics. And I wonder if that's partly why, like, because I've somewhat had a tendency to be somewhat like addicted to weed and caffeine recently, which I'm not really proud to admit in a way. And I want to drop the caffeine. And it depends like what kind of quality weed, I guess. But like I don't know, it's like it seems like my brain like benefits from like substances in a weird way. But like I can't figure out if it's a good thing or not, or if it's healthy or not. Don't know. I might sound weird right now. Like it's hard to explain. Like it's almost like the fucking. Because I'd done so many shrooms, it's like I'd never come down. And like, it's almost like doing things, like having little, almost drugs that aren't that deep, like some caffeine or some weed. Like, it almost like helps me like come down from the shrooms almost, which sounds weird. My addiction is sugar. The fight is on. Mad. Yeah, fair play. Sugar is, yeah, it depends what kind. Sugar does get me, like, I don't really fuck with, like, the refined sugars of just, like, because it just makes me feel horrible. But I will get, like, these organic biscuits, which is just probably, like, garbage. Like, I mean, I got them chocolates, I think you liked it on my story. These are organic fucking, that's what I mean, like, if I fuck with, any kind of sort of junk food-ish, that's like the worst it really gets. It's just fucking kind of like these health chocolates from Holland and Barrett's. They're like, so it's still sugar, but it's organic, and that's like the mad thing about the health crisis madness stuff. Is like there's a healthy version of all of the unhealthy stuff. Like you can still have like, because these have got like organic coconut sugar, which is probably better than refined sugars, right? Alkaline desserts and meals. That's nice to hear. Like what? Can you elaborate? Not that I'm like. I do the best I can. Like I make some fruit bowl hodgepodge sometimes, but my meals are not as aesthetic as Quintessence or Katie's meals that she makes. I'm not a super pro, can't lie. Yes, Ryan Sanders. That chocolate looks good. Yeah, it sure is. What the fuck was I saying? I'll be honest, going into myself weighs hard when I'm cooking and eating alone. Not even a single person to drink tea with or eat with. Don't know if I read that like a retard. Going into myself weighs hard when I'm cooking and healing alone. Yeah, probably. I mean, I think I know what you mean, but like that's what I was saying the other day about like you need like people around you, especially if psychedelics are ever involved. Like I haven't done psychedelics for the longest time now, like since I began them, which is probably a good thing. But like you need fucking like-minded people around you. Like, I think isolation and awakening, I think, can be a bit of a spooky combo. Depends if it's like if you choose the isolation, it's a bit different. But like I don't know if that's inherently what you're saying, but can't remember what I was gonna say a minute ago. I don't know, mate. Don't know. I think I need to do some fucking breath work. But yeah, fuck knows. But before I even got on here, before I had just been reading all these comments the whole time, I was gonna talk about like when I started my journey. The only reason I actually started my channel is because I'd done like loads of mushrooms, and I just got all these downloads from hyperspace, and I decided to turn on a camera when I was getting all these insights, and I started to record them, and that was years ago. And I don't know, I just thought I was going to do some reflection on like the beginning of when all of that kind of started a long time ago, and link it into what I was saying the other day about an introduction to like existentialism and metaphysics, because that is kind of my initial interest at the beginning. Every now and then I sway and get more like conspiratorial, but like at my core I kind of always have had this and especially a lot more in my past, it comes and goes, but just like, yeah, like what they would call like metaphysics and existentialism, of just it was really like philosophy, of just being really interested in like the nature of reality and how I even got here in the first place, and then like going really deep into that through like contemplation and psychedelics and meditation and like spiritual teachings and shit. And yeah, I don't know, that was a whole journey, and I'm kind of like on the other end of that now, and I've been on the other end of that for a while. But yeah, especially since I stopped taking them, which is like 8 months, just about. I don't know, I had a trip like 3 months ago. Fuck knows. Anyway, I just use organic food. My sister is the food woman. I make old school food because Nan taught me. My sis is like fruit platter famous. Haha. What? Nice. I'm creating more content surrounding food. Maybe you could help me out. Oh, really? That's so cool. Love this. Have a blessed day. You too. If you're still here. Oh, you disappeared. Her page is the Sun-Kissed Kitchen. That rings a bell. I don't know. But yeah, fuck knows. Just shamanism. I was looking at a video by Bible Story on YouTube about shamanism, and it's quite good. I'll link it. I'll edit this post later. I'll link it. But yeah, it's that stuff is so interesting, to be honest. And I think I was getting contemplations, insights about the demiurge, and like if it's a prison realm, the archons are like the wardens of the prison realm. So yeah, basically I was getting insights the other day about it being like a multi-layered prison. So you've got the metaphysical prison, which is literally the cage of your body, where it's like this is all imposed on you from like a external will, where it's like you can't just leave your body like that, right? There's something limiting you from the outside, it basically feels like. And then also Babylon prison. There's the 3D prison, and then there's the 5D prison. The 5D prison is like the metaphysical prison of samsara and reincarnation. And then the 3D prison is the Babylon prison of like the New World Order, the open prison of the lockdowns and the artificial scarcity and things like that. And then I think like basically like archons are like entities that work through NPCs, and they are basically wardens for the 3D and 5D prison, I think. And a lot of awakening is actually a fakening. And I think that basically I bring a lot of this up because within shamanism, at the beginning I was very ignorant and vulnerable, and I think I got attacked by like entities and got entity attachments because I was naive, and there are actually predators in the astral plane. Like just like on the 3D earth plane there are predators and monsters and shit, that you must watch out for if you want to survive. In the astral plane, I'm faking it. In the astral plane, there's also predators like demons and shit. And you will get hijacked by fucking archons if you're not careful. You need to be energetically protected. I gotta find this book. I gotta show you this book because it's relevant. It's about protecting your light. I'm not very healthy when it comes to eating. I don't like fruit. What about high vibration? You said you don't like coffee, but I am way out spiritual. I think shamanism is a scam mostly, as half of them are not shamans. They are just ran matrix players. If you keep your vibration high, you cannot be touched. Yes, must be aware of your consciousness, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. If you keep your vibration high, you cannot be touched. Like, I think, like, if you get worms and parasites in your gut, I think then you're more vulnerable to being attacked. Even on the outside, like, internal parasites can manifest in external entities and demons. If you're feeling down, don't even frown. Don't be showing no weakness when there's demons around. They feed on negativity. Exactly. That's it, yeah. That's it. It's such a deep thing because that's it, like, yeah. Like, the demons literally, they can't survive. It's crazy how that's true, because they do. The demons feed on negativity. And yeah, see, thanks for that quote, to be honest. It's perfect timing, because that's what I mean. It's astral. And there are literally, like, I wrote a whole post about, like, if you're feeling low vibes on the lower end of the spectrum like that, you can almost feel a feeding. And I don't know if the connection between physical parasites and demons or mind parasites, how valid that connection is. But I know that intestinal parasites would benefit from you being weak, because it would prevent you from getting them out. Because if you were high vibration, they wouldn't survive. So I think even them intestinal parasites can feed off negativity in that way. And I think they can actually cause a lot of the bad thoughts, you see, potentially. I'm not sure. But yeah, there might not be an inherent connection on that physical level like that. But there's many videos and many proofs that could be the case. But yeah, like, even just on the intellectual level, like, yeah, it's like you can't even, like insecurity kind of feeds off negativity. And, if you consider those kind of insecure thought forms to be demons, like, all of those kind of mind demons and those mind kind of thought forms, they need, like, negativity as a breeding ground, basically. But if you just raise your vibration and change to positive, like, that's what I mean, whether or not, like, you have a positive or a negative energy, that is the type of thoughts you're going to get, basically. It's like you're going to think from the state that you're in. If you're happy, you're going to think happy, and vice versa, to an extent, most likely. Yeah, I don't know. I've read all of your stuff. I just didn't read it out loud for some reason. But yeah. Fuck knows. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, inherently, like, how to think of quote unquote demons, or if they're inherently negative. Some people say, oh, they've done that, like they have a reason, they have a job to do. There's a reason that they're here. A lot of demons are actually like trauma survival strategies that we've had to pick up and learn. I'm gonna go now anyway, I think. I've got to do some breath work. I've got to wake up, tackle the day. Oh, hi Miss Lecture Herb. I was literally about to go. I was just saying I need to do some breath work and tackle the day, mate. That's okay, everything is energy. I learn to love and embrace my demons. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was on about, actually. Miss Lecture Herbie just joined the chat. I was actually on about, that was her who was on about it somewhat, about, I vaguely touched on whether or not demons are inherently bad, or if they actually serve a purpose. I said that a lot of what we recognize as demons, are like trauma survival strategies and stuff, where like they can manifest in like if you've had to learn to be prepared for certain situations, then they can manifest in like mind demons almost, because you've had to learn to be on the edge of your seat, like if you develop like trust issues or something like that. Do the one in my watch. Oh, the right, the Shayna one. Yeah. I mean, I've done a Shayna one with you when I was at yours, I think. Yeah, I'll have a look. Did you do it recently, did you? Yeah, I do definitely need to do it, because I was on live and I smoked a bit of weed this morning, and I was feeling kind of fried, to be honest, when I was doing this live stream. So I was saying, I need to do some breath work to kick myself into action. Yeah, this morning sorted me right out. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I definitely need to do one, to be honest. I want to do one. They're so good to do, to be honest, because it's crazy how much it does for you. Like, it like opens like your whole brain like a gateway, don't it? Like, that's what the fucking all of the secret teachings are about. It's the portal within the pineal gland. There is a door in your mind. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Yeah, I was gonna go. The only I mentioned your licorice root that I've done a couple times. Don't know what you need till you get it. Yeah, facts. Fax machine. Fax machine, no extrazine. Just don't know. Union to self. Relax and scheme. What else was I gonna say? I did think of one, but it didn't really make any sense, so I didn't say it. Relax and scheme. That's the dream. That's pristine. Relax and scheme. I thought that was advice for a minute. Relax and scheme. And don't know. You are magical. Cheers, mate. That livened my spirit inside. You are magical. We're all welcome to the wizard chat. Wizards. If you want to meet wizards, just click on any of the above comments and message them. Wizardville coming soon. in the New Earth Actualization Forever Festival. I might do some breath work in a minute. I'm probably going to go, so maybe see yourself out, or maybe I'm going to do some breath work here just to opt out. Maybe not, but yeah, I don't know, there's a difference between, like, I used to do breath work just to, like, basically, like, blow my head off, like how I used to do psychedelics, kind of, which is probably not wise, which is basically somewhat using it to get high, which I didn't solely use psychedelics for that, obviously, that's a black and white way to think about it, but what I mean is, like, with the breath work is, I would fucking hyperventilate and, like, squeeze it to your head top, so to speak, as some would say, and like, basically make yourself fucking pass out with the intensity, instead of just, like, intuitively relaxing into the breath or something. I would just, like, hyperventilate and just try and, like, blast myself with, like, as much oxygen as possible or something. So yeah, there's only so much, like, it's different, I think, if you do the clockwork Wim Hof breath work compared to if you do the other stuff. But I might do some breaths anyway for the sake of it, and then I'm gonna see you later. So why don't you join me? I'll give a trip report on what the breaths do. I'll do 10 breaths, and then I'll see where I go at the top. Hopefully I don't collapse, because that'll be fucking boring. It'll probably be scary, to be fair. But yeah, let's try. I mean, my nose might be a bit stuffed because I'm been getting blocked up by the nanos. Have taken control. a fake. When you said a fake and then, well, it just went Odin. Because I didn't even laugh when I said a fake and then. That shit was funny. You think you're awakening. You don't know you're a faking it. Anyway, breathe, motherfuckers. Crazy hair world. That's why I laughed about a faking, because I thought that you would. It's when I said about the nanos, that's what made me remember it. What am I saying, mate? I'm chatting so much gas. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a minute anyway. I'll take a few more and then I'm gonna astral travel. That's crazy. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Fuck's sake, that was insane. I knew it was going to be scary. I was holding on for dear life. That's what I'm telling you. It literally takes 5 seconds. Oh my god. That's when you realise that you are God. We are God. You is God, fool. I can't say it any cleaner. Thought is creative and you is the creator. Is simultaneously the destroyer and maintainer of reality from beliefs that you have made up. It's a no-brainer. I am one and the same with the Mother, Father, God of all creations. No matter where you go, there you are. There's no escaping. Yeah, I was holding on for dear life right there, I can't lie. I literally, like, completely passed out. And it's changed my entire, like, blood pressure in my whole head. And, like, my whole sense perception is, like, it's like a psychedelic. It's literally DMT. Embrace your powers. You are literally powerful as fuck, mate. If Payday Monsanto just did that, and stayed away from the chemtrails while he was doing it, he'd be alright. Daylight. Welcome to Daylightsville. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See, it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long to hit factory reset. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you later, gamers. That's right.